29-year-old Ramal Holt said nothing to reporters as he was taken into the New Kensington, Pennsylvania Police Department, surrounded by a phalanx of law enforcement officers after spending 4 days on the run. He was taken into custody early this morning without incident in nearby Pittsburgh. After he was taken into the station, officers embraced one another. And moments ago, the department's chief held an emotional news conference.
First, let me start by saying the small sense of relief that we feel as a department and as a community that Mr. Holt was taken into custody.
Authorities say Holt was a passenger in a Jeep that was stopped by 24-year-old New Kensington police officer Brian Shaw. Holt fled on foot. Shaw was shot and killed while in pursuit. Holt has been hiding out ever since. The driver of the Jeep was later arrested on drug charges. Court documents show that Holt, who had help on the run, Holt's mother, a cousin, and a cousin, as well as the cousin's girlfriend, have been charged with hindering apprehension. According to a police affidavit, surveillance video recorded the shooting of Officer Shaw. He never had the chance to fire back. The officer will be buried tomorrow, leaving behind his parents, a brother, and a girlfriend. Sandra?
And David Lee, there are new developments in the investigation into a Baltimore homicide detective who was shot and killed. What do you know about that?
Police are saying, Sandra, that they have new information about the fatal shooting of veteran homicide detective Sean Suter. He was shot and killed while on duty last week. Over the weekend, authorities say an autopsy was performed that could help solve the murder.
Based on the results of the autopsy yesterday, and no, I'm not going to specifically describe what those are, but we have returned to the crime scene, and we have today, 5 days after Detective Suter was murdered, recovered additional significant evidence from the crime scene.
Authorities say it is not unusual to recover evidence several days after a crime takes place from the crime scene. The suspect in this case is described as a black male who is wearing a black sweatshirt. Police believe he may have been wounded and is probably still in the city of Baltimore. Sandra?
David Lee Miller, thank you.